Welcome back. Got another episode. Got a lot going on in here today. Got my buddy in here. He's making a new exhaust for his Supra, the orange one, in one of the first videos. But today we're going to be mounting the fuel cell. This is how they had the old fuel cell mounted in. It was on a plate, and then the sump just sat underneath inside the tire well. I'm going to actually cut out the spare tire hole, mount it down in. I got some brackets. I'm going to have to fab up some other brackets. But once we're done with that, the fuel cell will sit down, flush down underneath. So that's what we're doing today. Fuel cell's up there. Eyeball the back one, it's just down at the bottom. Alright, we got the fuel cell cut out, mocked up right now. We just went down and got some flat steel to make cross braces for the actual fuel cell brackets. Well, that's how it's going to sit in there now instead of being up here. On this side. That could have been bad. I'll do like a tack there and there. I'll do the other tag after.
Bro. Laying down those dimes right there, son.
Fucked up dimes. Got cross braces all welded in and everything in there. So that is how the fuel cell is going to sit now, instead of where it used to be, you know, up here. It's at above the whole floor pan. Now it's sunk down in. I got all new AN fittings coming and stainless steel braided line. I was just mocking this up, seeing what fittings I need. I'm getting all, replacing them all. These are all the ones that were on the old ones. So that's looks like a Summit Racing style fuel filter. I'm probably gonna get the same style. I like those ones. Holly fuel pump and the regulator. I believe these come in a kit you can get for like 100 and something bucks. So, but the fuel pump works good. I had no problems with that. So that's gonna stay. Just gonna get a whole new fuel filter. Then we're gonna mount the fuel filter and everything up. I'm gonna make brackets. It's all gonna mount up over here in this general area. It'll be in line, just a little below the sub pump. So that's where they had it mounted before, right behind the bumper too. So heaven forbid you ever got in an accident or anything, the first thing they're gonna smash into is the fuel filter, fuel pump. So, and it was just you know, the regular metal, well, aluminum-ish hose stuff, which this shit breaks real easy. I mean, you can just bend it and it'll just start cracking. So it's good stuff. It's just I want to run all AN stainless steel, braided stainless steel line. Got some old shit up there, but getting all brand new stuff. Trying to make it all look shiny. But that was the whole install of the fuel cell. It wasn't that bad to do, actually. We literally just set the fuel cell down where we wanted to, traced it out with a little chisel, a rough idea of where we had to go, and then took a grinder and a sawzall, and we just literally just kept cutting, trimming to the fuel cell fit in there where we wanted to. Then, like I said, we went down to Lowe's and we just got some flat steel, made our cross braces, and that was it. Look at that. Looking good. Oh, we got the brake booster in. The brake lines up front. Key members all buttoned down. Caster camber plates are in. So, it's getting there. So, stay tuned next week. We got our list up here of what I got to do. There's the board. In all its glory of all we got. I got to finish up the body work. Paint the car. Finish painting the entire car. Put the glass from the old doors into the new doors and all the door handles and mechanisms inside. Install and rewire the headlights. Rewire everything inside too. Plumb the fuel system. Move the battery from inside or behind the passenger seat to the trunk. Fix and paint the roll cage. There's some spots I want to fix on it that the previous guy didn't do a good job on, so I'm going to fix that and then get that ready to paint the same color as the car. Install the carpet. Replace front and rear brakes. Remount the fuel pump and filter, patch the floor pan. There's one spot just underneath the firewall that it looks like when they were welding in the patch panels, they burnt through it. Instead of fixing it, they just left it there. So it drives me nuts every time I see it. So I'm gonna cut a little piece of steel out and just weld it up in there, so it's all sealed up. Install the new lights, one-piece headlights. Install the radiator, electric fan, wire that up, plumb the radiator in. Install the Kirky seat. Install the new manual steering rack. Then obviously motor got to go in, tranny starter, fill it with oil, wire everything, ground wires, motor mounts all bolted down, wire in the alternator, get the transmission cross member in. Drive shaft got to go back in the safety loop. Then I gotta remove the whole rear end still, clean that whole thing down, repaint that, then finish painting the whole underside of the car, just doing it black, just cleaning it up. Then redo the dash and trim. Then we got plug the one oil, the oil pan, like where the dipstick goes. I got the one that goes in through the side, so there's another one in the bottom right corner of the oil pan that got to be plugged up. So I got to figure out something to shove in there. All new spark plugs. Install the nitrous kit. Tint all the windows. Install the steering wheels and wheels and tires. So then I gotta go get it registered and inspected and hope it all flies. But that's where the car is today. Getting the fuel cell in was a big help. I wanted to get that done, so finally got that done, and I'm glad. It came out good. So anyone wants to do it, it's not that hard. Just take your time. Don't cut more than what you think you need, you know. Just cut little increments. Grind it down with a flat disc if you have to. It's a lot easier to take away a little bit of material than trying to repatch it back up and then recut it again. And so that's the way ours came out. I love it. Looks good. Looks a lot better than it did. So stay tuned. A lot more coming. Like I said, next week hopefully we'll get maybe next week we'll try to finish up all the body work, get that done. And then I'll completely gut the rest of the interior, what's left in there, get that all ready to paint up, and won't be too much longer. A motor will be going in, we'll fire that up, and then it'll be all the fun stuff. Get it out and drive it. Stay tuned, subscribe. Thanks for following along. Appreciate it.